When it comes down to it, web novel protagonists are usually one of two things. An edgelord seeking world domination, aka the standard issue anime tropes, or a self-insert power fantasy protagonist with the personality of a brick. Hell, the brick probably has more personality because at least it's there. But then there's a special someone, Klein Moretti from Lord of Mysteries. In Lord of Mysteries, we watch him ascend from a penniless history graduate to a literal cosmic deity. Yet despite this, hyperverse and, godhood, fans don't call him the GOAT because he can wish a solar system into reality. They love him because he's fundamentally one of us. Today we're looking at why Klein Moretti is the most reliable and relatable protagonist in web novel history. I'm your host, Anime 101. Like, share, subscribe, do all that good YouTube stuff. And let's get into it. Before he was the Fool, he was a transmigrator. In his previous life, he was an ordinary office worker, essentially. Unlike many isekai history heroes who immediately forget their parents to go build a harem, Klein's first, middle, and last thought is, I want to go home. He isn't a combat genius. He's basically a keyboard warrior, if you think about it, who has to learn how to fire a revolver. He's pragmatic, he's curious, and he's constantly lampooning. That internal snark commentary we all love, we all have when things get absurd, he has. He doesn't face cosmic horrors with a stoic glare. He faces them while internally screaming, clutching his wallet, and hoping he has enough money for tomorrow's rent. He's us. He's us if we're just walking the street one day and then suddenly, bam, we're thrown into another world. It's like, oh shit, what do we do? We're not this stoic heroes like, yes, I'm going to do this, this, and this. We're not going to show up and become Eren Yeager. We're going to show up and be like, oh shit, what did I just get myself into? It's like, can I go home now, please? Please? Anything? Can I go home? But he's also an anchor of humanity. In this world, power is a poison. The higher you climb, the more you lose your mind. Most level up stories are about gaining more. Klein's story is about keeping what he has, and basically, we're gonna have to do this. He uses his humanity as an anchor against madness. He donates his hard-earned money to charity, not because of a system quest, but because he remembers what it's like to be poor. He risks his life for people like everyone in this Nighthawks organization, like Dunn, O'Neill, his family, his friends, ordinary citizens who have nothing to offer him, he helps, simply because it's the right thing to do. His character growth isn't about becoming more divine, it's about his desperate, beautiful struggle to stay human while the universe tries to turn him into a monster or kill him. Relatability often comes from shared pain. Klein is arguably one of the most loneliest protagonists in fiction. He has many allies, like the Nighthawks with Captain Dunn, O'Neill, Leonard, the Terror Club with Sun, the Hanged Man, and Miss Justice, but none of them truly know who he is. The Nighthawks just know him as Klein Moretti. The Terror Club members just know him as the mysterious ruler of the Grey Fog, but no one knows what Klein is going through. Like, he transmigrates to this new world. His old world, his family, his friends, he misses that. Yes, he has a new family and new friends, but they feel like a Twilight Zone episode where it's like everything's slightly different, but it's not the same. He still has the family, but it's not your family. He still has friends, but they're not his friends. Yes. But with the Terror Club, they worship him as a god, while he's sitting there wondering if he can afford, a decent suit for his next mission. He has to wear many masks. He has to, go through hardships, trauma, and everything. But if he says, I'm not supposed to be here, I transmigrated from another world, he's screwed. He's done. They're going to go after him. They're going to kill him. They're going to do all of that stuff. So he must wear a mask in front of his friends, his co-workers, obviously the Tarot Club, and his new family with Benson and Melissa. So yes, he's lonely. We all play different roles in this sort of way, but he takes it to the extreme. This feeling of being surrounded by people who know you, but don't truly know you. That's Klein's entire existence. Now, Klein isn't a chosen one who loves his destiny, even though he became a god in 3.5 years, but he worked for it. He thought of it. He schemed with it. He frequently thinks about just giving up. He even considers handing his power over to his enemies just to be free of the burden. But he says that's a wretched clown who laughs at his own fate. He's relatable because he's scared, he's tired, and he's out of his depth. But he carries on anyway. He shows us what bravery is. And that bravery isn't the absence of fear. It's being a miserable wretch and choosing to be a guardian anyway. Now, Klein Moretti is one of the greatest protagonists because he bridges the gap between the mundane and the divine. He's the god who loves a good bargain, basically. The legend who misses his home, and the hero who just wants a nap. Like, Klein just wants a break. If he could, he'll go on a month vacation and have no worries. But what's your favorite moment of Klein's existence? Is it his obsession with money or his secret lampooning? Let me know in the comment section down below. You always have to go with the tarot card gatherings because, well, they think he's a god, but yet he's still powerful. He still knows what he's doing, but he's not all powerful just yet. He gets there though, but they're like, wow, he's so strong. And he's over here being like, do they know anything about me? Like, what's going on? You could pay me with cash, but the god really doesn't accept cash offerings. So he's like, shit, what do I do? So yes, Klein Moretti, human, and divine. So yes, Lord of the Mysteries is one of the greatest series ever written. And yes, read it. Anyway, that's it from me, your host, Amo101. Like, share, subscribe, do all that good YouTube stuff. Signing out. See you guys next time. Have a fantastic day.